Hey Rebels, well, welcome back to my humble abode. And if this is your first time joining us, come on in. We do curse a little bit, and sometimes things get a little bit of mm, nah, I don't get too ignorant, but it gets a little bit ignorant. Anyway, so what we have here is a pre-pull, and it looks like there's a mirroring effect that is happening. Inner resolve, your integrity, a test of your character, seeking truth, conditioning, self-awareness, shared goals, mutual respect, agreement, opposition is the energy. So what the gist of all this is that there is a presence around you that seems to be your opposition. Yet, as we always say here in Rebel Earth Oracle, yeah, even your opposition is a positive aspect of your being able to move forward. So you're balancing out yourself, and there is a renewal that is happening, a revival, if you must. Though there are those around you who religiously feel that you're moving forward the way that you are is stepping out of the norm that they are used to. Therefore, you are making them uncomfortable. Though you see that you have made adjustments and changes for yourself, and that is for the better, they do not see the potential of your choices, nor do they see your choices as being necessary. Others who are more familiar with who you have been before this state in this moment now are seeing you as being rebellious. So, therefore, you are definitely in the right place. They are wanting to shock your system back into the conditioning of what you used to represent in their life, the behavior and the format that they feel that you should be in, and therefore they want to pull you down from the high horse and the pedestal, though they don't see you on a high horse or on a pedestal. They see you as being very destructive. They see you as being chaotic. They see you, yes, being rebellious, but they don't seem to understand that rebellion is also a good thing. Rebellion means that, well, in the sense that we are here together today for, that your rebellion is actually the seeds that you have sown. Your rebellion is actually growth. And you know how they say, or at least I do, don't always listen to someone else's advice as honesty, as the end all be all. Because oftentimes, when someone is telling you, well, I wouldn't do that, or I think you should do that, they are giving you advice based upon their fear and how they feel that you should be. So, what more information is it? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. We're going to take all of these. Let's see where we get with this. Where are we starting? Where are we starting? So, we have transformation. We have schizophrenia. We have ripeness, source, understanding, and participation. Everything. Everything, everything. Okay, gonna do as we're told. Everything that we were just discussing. All right, let's lady. That schizophrenia card is really drawing me towards a little bit of detail that I had never noticed. Because this threading card right here, right? I'm pretty sure you saw the the reflection of the moon in the water. I'm hoping that you paid attention to that, although we can take this and go back just a little bit, just for a moment. So here with the whale, you were deep diving. Here you are threatened. You are walking a very fine line, a very fine, thin line, but yet and still you don't look discouraged at all. Though there's a mirroring effect that is taking place, and I feel that the mirroring effect is more so about you. This late compassion card, I cannot seem to get past today, and I've never noticed this card like this, but today, that side eye is, yeah. So what I'm getting from this is that going forward, and even currently today, notice, don't let it trigger you, but yet and still notice, take heed to other people's energy and how they are projecting their paranoia, their discomfort onto you, even without saying a word. Because here, if you've never seen this card before, there is a person holding on to the past and the future, just trying to hold it all together. The birds flying over it, probably thinking that they're looking crazy. And at the bottom, we have existence. Yes, this is about your existence, not the opposition. This is about the existence in, the mind. Okay, let's place that there. So this is what happens. This is your brain on drugs. You have to make choices and decisions for yourself. And right now you are ripe for the picking. Now, the strange thing about ripened fruit is that either you're going to catch it right at the height of its greatest sweetness, or you're going to catch it just as it's rottening. So yes, so obviously with the way that my spoken vocabulary is happening, there is something about endings here. And let's go ahead and jump straight into a little bit of tarot just to get a little bit more clarity because, I'm sorry, not clarity, but a little bit more information about what it is that you should be paying attention to, your focus of yourself, your focus of others. So we have 7 of coins. Place that there. Okay. We have the 3 of coins. All right. Page of swords. Well, 9 of coins. Wow, and the 10 of swords. And at the bottom, we have temperance. I'm going to place that right there. All right. So what do we have here? Now, we spoke of projection. Now, 10 of swords, usually when you see 10 of swords, you see 10 of swords in the individual's back. No, it shows that you are wise enough not to allow their projections to affect you, that you are paying very close attention to what is yours and what belongs to someone else. So that is a great card to see. Well, this representation of 10 of swords is a great card to see first, okay? 7 of coins. Your stability, getting all your ducks in a row. And from what it is that I am perceiving from this, is that even though you are seeing the efforts of your work, there is a sense of a delay because the projected energy that's coming towards you, you still feel a little bit affected by it. All right? 3 of coins. You're practicing. even through all this, even through all the distraction. And that's great. That's great. You're very enthusiastic. You're you're not being affected so much that you are taking your eyes off the prize or not being able to manage the goals. So proud of you for that. If no one has told you that, or if no one has even taken a moment to recognize or realize, or if you've been being wise and keeping it to yourself. Now, here we go with the Page of Swords. Okay. All right. So you're looking back at all the work that you've put in thus far, as well as the energy that you have had to alchemize and that you have had to transmute. And you're dotting your I's, you're crossing your T's, you're making sure that your rebellion is not out of spite. 9 of coins, and you're ready for, you're very once again enthusiastic. You're very much so prepared for what comes your way, and people may feel that you're moving prematurely in their energy that they are coming across you in. Though this is about you correcting your behavior, this is about your self-awareness, and I see act responsibly, and you definitely are doing your best and your damnness to do so. 9 of coins. Your duck is in a row. And right here, I love to point out, when we find a lotus in the reading, you've been getting everything that you have to this point out the mud. Though, yes, being born, your parents are responsible for taking care of you. But there's a certain point in time that you go back over all the things that you were conditioned to understand and conditioned to accept, allow, and be permitted of. And you revamped it into your own. Now, once again, this is your brain on drugs. And here with the Temperance, I see that you've allowed yourself to have peace, that you have allowed yourself to see that you have, though you've hit rock bottom so many times, you have learned how to center yourself and your anxiety from all that has seemed to be nerve damage from within you, as well as how people perceive you. Now, I'm pretty sure that you probably were, what do they call it? That you were the type to spaz out, that you were the type to just not even instinctively, just reactively, just pop off. Didn't matter what it was. It's just that if you weren't in a place of rehearsing, if this was to happen, confirmation, if this was to happen, how would I expect and respect myself in my behavior? I am being told to do a clarifying role. That part is inside. Okay. Okay. All right. Can we see that there? No, we need to bring him up. How about there? Okay. Do we have any more? Let me check. Did any more flip over? One more run through. Did any more flip over? That was a loud one at that. All right. Now we're going to go straight across. Straight across, I'm being told. All right. 6 of coins. And then put talking about, okay, got it. Message received. We have the Knight of Swords. Found you. We have the Page of Coins. Bottom. Face. And 2 of Swords. And then bottom, we have the Okay. Can we see this over here? All right. So we're going to take it out. It's all laid out. And I am kind of clueless of why it is that we needed to pull out so many cards. I guess we just need to spend some time with each other, because what it is that I am getting from all this is that you are extremely focused and that there is nothing that can possibly distract you. So, from what it is that we're really grasping from all this is, no matter what it is that people feel that you should be doing, you are exactly where it is that you need to be doing and exactly how you need to be doing it. Because though you are discovering, you are in discovery of yourself, you are also, due to your actions and your creativity and your care and your drive. I am seeing so much drive in these cards. You are so focused that it is creating a mirroring effect to make others look at themselves. I imagine that no one thought that you were capable. So even if this has yet to be revealed to others, others can tell that they're, oh wow, Return of Swords, that something is changing about you. They can't seem to put their fingers on it. Dragons, I'm going to need a little bit of... So, continue to... You don't have to push too hard going forward. You're already there. The foundation that it is that you have created, whether it be mentally or you've gotten to the point, well, to the place where you are actually building outside of your mind and actually seeing the structure come together. You are rinsing and repeating and rinsing and repeating and applying more. And you are a star. No, even though the star isn't out here, the star is out there. There might have been a prayer that you did. You know, one of those big boo-hoo, not boo-hoo, but those big crying out for dear survival and help prayers of God, please help me, please change this. I would do anything. And the anything that you expressed it that you would do, you have definitely been owning up to your part more than you know. Like, I'm looking at this bird right here with understanding. You have come from the bottom of the bottom to be united with the dreams that you never thought were possible. And I'm not saying like dreams of, oh, I want a car, I want a house, but no, dreams of who you would be, who you are. And nobody ever thought that you would discover that. Participation, I'm seeing the game Sorry. That game Sorry, with the little bubble thing in the middle. You've done your apologies. You've done your apology tour. And now you're at a place where it's like sorry, not sorry. Because you realize you cannot continue to people please or change or adjust yourself to what it is that other people expect of you, how they feel that you should be, what they will be comforted with you being. I'm seeing that you have fought back so hard with this Nine of Swords. Yes, it comes across rather arrogant because they want you to talk to them nicely when actually you are talking to them nicely. The disturbing part is that you are actually talking to them nicely. Ooh, confirmation. They want you to pop off. They want you to be who it is you once were when you were asleep. Let's look at this. Do you see this face right here in transformation? In the Phoenix rising through all of this. They want you to be what they're familiar with your being. So this accepting grief, accepting loss. You've done that. You've mourned yourself. You collected the skeletons of your past. Your head held high. You are literally the bone collector of the past version of you. There is no grief for who you used to be anymore, because you have come to accept that the reason why you went through all that, because it created necessary for who it is that you are now. Stand up for your rights, and that's exactly what it is that you did at the top of the hill. And others are just looking at you and trying to figure out, how do they defeat you? It's impossible. The only one who can defeat you is you, by allowing yourself to backpedal to where you once were, to limit yourself to who you once were. Because once you have become as great as you are now, going back, you will literally be wearing a disguise. You will literally be less than your worth. You will literally be saying that your worth is less than your actual value, knowing that your value is in the present and everything before you. Everything after you, making a difference. That's a beautiful card. You are definitely making a difference. Accumulations. I need you to, can you see that? Can you see that? Accumulations. Completion and renewal. Right over here over the mind. You do not see yourself as someone who is so flawed. Now, true enough, none of us are perfect, because to ourselves, we can be perfect. We can be as perfect as we believe ourselves to be, flaws and all. But to someone else, they're going to nitpick. And for you to get found the courage within yourself to realize someone else is nitpicking at what is good and what is bad and what's potential and what's not potential of you, you understand and you respect and you allow them to have their opinion, realizing that it does not have to affect you, that you do not need to accept their view, their POV of you as the end all be all. Wow, I am once again so proud of you. I have to be in the lighthouse. I love lighthouses. All right, can we get one from Miss Kuan Yin? Your enlightened heart. The wish of the Divine Mother, is that you become free. Hear that. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment is an accumulation. Yes, we do. Is an accumulation of many small steps. Each one has a drop of water forming a divine ocean of peace, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. Look at that beauty. You have come such a long way from who it is that you once were, with the acceptance of understanding that who you once were will always remain a part of who you are. Those things that other people are so scared of revealing about themselves, that they deem as their vulnerabilities because they want it to be their forgotten past, you actually embrace and embody all parts of you. your failures, your weaknesses, your mistakes. You don't see them defined as the words and what others have normalized those words to be. You have taken your failures, your weaknesses, your mistakes, your mishaps, and used them and kept them as your stepping stone to revive you going forward. Because what are we without those misfortunes? How will we ever know the stability that we need to continue to build for ourselves for the sake of prevention? Right here. All right. Gotcha. All right, we're going to pull a few more cards, and then, Rebels, I am going to let you go on your way. Then we have Grizzly Bear, Power. I heard something earlier, and I actually always thought this way. I've always thought and felt this way, but I never actually put into word. When it comes down to power, that's what everyone wants to take. They see something with power. They want to control it because they feel if they have control over what it is or that is that has power, then they have the power. Think about that. Maybe that's something to think about during the day anyway. So Grizzly Bear, Power. Let's see, anything relevant. I honor my intuition and I go where it leads me. Love and gentleness are my real strengths. I never give up and I will succeed. Because it says, I am destructible. You are destructible. You are indestructible. I'm sorry. You are indestructible. See, there it is, that projection. You are indestructible. This has been such a calm reading, and I just felt towards the end somebody trying to make their way in. So let's go ahead and get another one just to get that ripple effect of you can't hold me down. Here we go. Cycles with Kangaroo. A 9-month cycle is at play. Your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Commit fully to it. You have all the strength and stamina you need as long as you move forward and not backwards. So 9 months. You have a 9-month cycle at play. Okay, so we're looking somewhere around, let me see, September, October area. So somewhere within the September, October area. But, of course, if you're, rather a perfectionist, you're going to say, you know what, I'm going to keep on going. We're not going to say that I'm just in a 9-month cycle because it doesn't matter. This is my baby. Because I'm looking at the little Joey. It's my baby. I'm going to take care of it. I got more power in my pouch than anyone could ever realize. All right, so then we have, hey, listen, express yourself with the intentions of inspiring those around you. And that's what we've been saying this whole time. You have definitely been inspiring those around you. Now, whether they're going to take heed to the inspiration of your nurturing character or not, that's up to them. So once again, pay attention to yourself. Don't worry about controlling anyone else. Next one says, hey, listen, you are allowed to say no, and it's always an act of self-affirmation. Few more. Hey, listen, even flowers go through dirt and shit. Just keep on blooming. I love that one. I've never seen that one. Even flowers go through dirt and shit. Just keep on blooming. And then I heard just yesterday, trees and grass start at the same place. Can you peep it at 2929? Can you peep? Right, D. Trees and grass start at the same place. But the only thing about it is trees keep on going up. Right? They live and last long as many times as the grass die. And the flowers might get mowed over. The trees keep on going in the effort that it takes to get a tree to come down. The effort, the things that you will have to do to pull a tree by its roots. That's how tough you are. Because who is really willing to go through all that to try to break you? They don't have the energy, nor do they have the knowledge, the intelligence, the awareness, the skill, the understanding of you to break you. They might be able to try to break off a branch, but guess what? Things grow back. So keep going. Then we have, hey, you are having a positive and inspiring impact on people you come into contact with. And at the bottom, okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It says, hey, listen, your past does not define your future. That's what this message has been all about from the get. From the moment that we started. Your past does not define your future with your unwavering, focused self. I love so much. Like, I feel the energy of your integrity, the dignity, the quality of your compassion for others, even knowing, like, hey, if I was who I was about a year ago, a couple months ago, some years ago, oh, honey, the things that I could have done to you, the things that I could have put you through. How fortunate are they that they did not get to experience who you were then, now? And how fortunate you are that you are no longer who you were then, now, and that you have completed so much more to yourself, this mystery of you as a puzzle, to keep yourself free and not locked up. Okay? So, Rebels, I love you. I care about you so much. I'm looking around to see, is that, yep, it said pull from the top. Got you. Oops, 16. Readjustments, overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affections, support, and comfort. 16. Readjustment. Your level of self-control is significant to making things right. On the horizon is the possibility of a new beginning in romance or platonic friendships, as well as a chance to begin life. Began life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall to pieces, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from the past. Everything will fall to pieces. So what I'm seeing from this card is exactly what we've been freaking talking about. That you're a master of disguise self. And who you were back then. You are breaking cycles. You are not who others remember you as. So their image of you that they have practiced, rehearsed, got comfortable with is no longer who you are. It's no longer. I did kind of I felt a little type of way, like there was a projection of discouragement of everything will fall to pieces. But remembering where we're at with Rebel Earth Oracle. Rebel Earth Oracle. Even the negatives are a positive. Even negatives are positive, so long as you are doing things with positive intentions, not to hurt yourself or anyone else, and not to rob anyone of their right to choose. And you making sure no one robs you of your right to choose, as you have already. Everything will fall to pieces within their mentals of how they are trying to keep you as you once were. Crazy as it is, it's like a message from the last reading that I just did. Keep in mind Everything that you perceive is not the actual reality. Keep that with you because that's a lesson. Though there is a reality clear in front of you, you perceive something to be something that it is not. So you too will learn this lesson of paying close attention, yet being able to relax your mental nerves and awareness. And so you can see things clearly for what and who they are. Don't stretch yourself too thin. You know when enough is enough. You've come too far for anything to pull you back. Show rebels, I love you. I love you much. I care you. Hugga mugga. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do what you feel to do is best. And I hope that we join each other again. And, just a little bit of reference for me. I tend to enjoy myself listening to my playbacks in times too. Just in case, you need a little turn up vibe. Other than that, as long as you move forward and not backwards, keep going. Have a blessed one. Go Rebels!